book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 5. Who are the fathers, and to whom concerning the flesh Christ came.
And what?
And to whom concerning the flesh Christ came.
And to whom concerning the flesh, according to this bloodline, Christ came.
Right. But I took a oath that I'ma stand up and blaze the truth on any
Christ came to deliver and to save blacks, Native Indians, and Hispanics from their enemies.
I.S.U.P.K.
Bury me a priest. Up at night I never sleep, contemplating how to set my people free. Bury me a priest. Revolution I be moving, got the feds, get a virus in these streets. Nigga, bury me a priest. Restoring honor to my dad's name, he died before he ever got to see you. Bury me a priest. If it's ever rest in peace, tell my kids that it died on his feet. Bury me a priest. So cold-blooded, but the hoes love it. Posted with the low stugging. In 15, I got caught up in...
Wake up and understand that you are in a war. That's right. A war for your inheritance, so-called black. Right. A war for rulership, so-called black. Right. A war to replace righteousness upon the face of the earth. That's right. Wake up and know who you are. Right. All right, go left and give me the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. Wake up, so-called black man. We are a holy people. That's right. Look at the so-called black woman. The worst water we get, the worst food. You understand? The worst place to live. And we use the baddest sisters on the planet. That's right. Look at the Native Indians. The best woman on the planet. Right. Look at the Hispanics. Right. The best woman on the planet. That's right. Because we are the royal people of the Most High Power. Right. Wake up and know who you are, so-called black man. Right. The East Indian and the Chinese can dress how they want. They can wear what they want. They can never outclass the so-called black man. Right. Wake up and claim your inheritance according to the scriptures. Right. We are the children of the Most High. Right. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
Who we are?
A holy people.
Who the woman in the Bible are?
A holy people.
Holy people, read on.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto who?
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto who?
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto the Lord thy power. All these black women, Native Indian women, Hispanic women, was separated unto the Most High. Right. Were designed for the so-called black man. Wake up and know who you don't.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
What he have done?
Hath chosen thee.
What the Lord have done?
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
Now this just happened random. What you do?
Hath chosen thee.
The Most High Power have chosen you, so-called black woman. Have chosen you, so-called black man. Right.
To be a special people.
To be what?
To be a special people.
Now to just remain in the ghetto and remain in the slums.
To be a special people.
To be a special people. Read on.
That upon the face of Salakia unto himself.
To be a what?
A special people unto himself.
The so-called black man, the so-called black woman, and the so-called black children were designed to be a special people unto the Most High Power. Right. Wake up and know who you are. Right. Read on.
Karawakan, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Now this is important, so read it again.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
The so-called black man, black woman, and black child is supposed to be above all people that are on the face of the earth.
That's right.
Wake up and claim your identity, your heritage, and your constitution, so-called black man. Because the Lord said, the Lord thy God said, we are what?
A chosen people unto himself. Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Read on.
Verse 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number.
Right, so the Most High didn't choose us because we're more in number, but the Most High said we are holy people, and the so-called black man and black woman are special people. Right. Don't mind them might be in the ghetto and in the slums, working menial jobs for menial wages. The Lord thy God said, you are a special people. Right. And it's time for the so-called black man and black woman to love yourself. Right. Love yourself, and if you love yourself, you're going to get into the I.S.U.P.K under commanding General YAHANNA. That's right. And that is what is going to remove self-hate.
Right.
When it's celebrating Christmas and Easter and New Year's, that is self-hate, so black man.
Right.
And when you love yourself in a way, though, you will get yourself to the Lord's Passover.
Right.
You will get yourself to all the high holy days.
That's right.
And you will eat what the Lord has designed for your body.
Right.
You know why? Because you love yourself.
Right.
Wake up, so-called black man. Native Indian man and Hispanic man. Time to know who we are. Wake up. We don't see ourselves as a separate people. We do not understand our God. We do not understand our Father, so-called black man. The Lord said he is not a God of many, but a God of one.
Right.
The Lord always chooses one.
That's right.
The way the Lord have chosen Commanding General YAHANNA.
That's right.
Wake up and know who you are, so
Right.
black man. Wake up and know who you are. We're going to read the scripture and make you to understand, so-called black man. In everything that the Lord have created, in every group of things the Lord have created, he has chosen one
Right.
for himself.
Right.
And we're going to get into this in
Right.
scripture, so-called black man.
Right.
The same way you have a favorite pants, or a favorite shoes, or a favorite house, a favorite color, the Most High Power, your Father, also has a favorite. Right. Read.
Right.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 22. And my soul recovereth the spirit of understanding.
Right, so this is Ezra speaking in the scriptures here.
Right.
Right? Be done.
And I began to talk with the Most High again.
So now Ezra started to commune with the Most High. And let me hear what it is, the Lord and the dialogue between the Lord and Ezra. You don't?
Verse 23. And said, O Lord, that bearest rule.
So the Lord that bears rule, we ain't talking about Allah, we ain't talking about Buddha, we ain't talking about this image here, Caesar Borgia. We're talking about the Lord, the all-night power that bears rule. Not this filth, not this garbage.
Right.
We're talking about a black God.
Right. That's right.
We don't.
The Lord that beareth rule of every wood of the earth and of all the trees thereof.
Right, so the Lord that bears rule of every wood and every tree thereof. We don't.
Thou hast chosen only one vine.
What you do?
He has chosen only one vine.
The Lord only chose one vine. Right. Of all the words of the earth that he had created.
Right.
We don't.
Verse 24. And of all the land of the whole world.
And all the lands of the whole world. We don't.
Thou hast chosen thee one pit.
What did the Lord do?
Has chosen thee one pit.
And the Lord have chosen in all these lands one pit.
Right.
One battlefield.
Right.
One place of war.
Right.
We don't.
And of all the flowers, Salakia, and of all the flowers thereof, one lily.
And all the flowers that the Most High God have created, he have chosen one flower, and that flower is the lily. So,
Right.
black man,
Right.
we're showing you that the Lord has a special and a holy thing that have always been set apart for himself.
Right.
And he is the creator and Lord of all.
Right.
We don't.
Verse 25. And of all the depths of the sea, thou hast filled thee one river.
And all the depths of the sea, the Lord have chosen one river for himself. One river for himself, so-called black man. We don't.
And of all builded cities, thou hast
Read that again.
and of all builded cities.
And all builded cities, whether the city be Port of Spain, whether it be in Houston, whether it be in New York, in all the cities on the earth, whether it be in Dubai, the Lord have chosen one what?
One, thou hast honored Zion unto himself.
The Lord have hallowed or separated Zion or Jerusalem for himself.
Right.
Even in the cities on the earth, the Lord have chose one special place that he calls holy. Wake up, so-called black man.
Right.
We don't.
Verse 26. And of all the fowls that are created, thou hast named thee one dove.
And all the fowls that the Lord have created, so-called black man, all the fowls on the earth, the eagle, the turkey, the chicken, all the fowls of the earth, so-called black man, the Lord has separated the dove for himself.
Right.
But read on.
And of all the cattle,
And of all the what?
and of all the cattle
And of all the cattle on the earth, so-called black man, read on.
that are made, thou hast provided thee one sheep.
And of all the cattle that the Lord have made, he have chosen for himself one sheep, so-called black man. And now we're going to get to it. Read on.
Verse 27. And among all the multitudes of people,
And all the people on the earth, all the people that are in the earth have been read before, in all the families that are on the earth, in the Chinese, the Japanese, the Syrians, the East Indians, the Lord did something. Read on.
and of all the multitudes of peoples on the earth, thou hast gotten thee one people.
The Lord did what?
Gotten thee one people.
All people.
One people.
All people.
One people.
One people, so-called black man, which is the black woman, the so-called black man, and the children, which is their offspring. Wake up and know who you are. That special people, that holy people, that is above all people that are on the face of the earth. Blacks, Native Indians, and Hispanics.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 27. And among all the multitudes of people, thou hast gotten thee one people, and unto this people whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all.
As the priest was bringing out earlier, the Lord gave us a law that is above all law. We see many societies being set up. The so-called white man, the Syrians, the Chinese, and these societies have continually fell apart. Because we, the blacks, Native Indians, and Hispanics, has a law that is above all law. We has the laws that can run the earth and bring order on the earth again. That can remove drugs from the black communities. We have laws that can remove the police from killing the so-called black man in the ghetto. You know why? Because now the so-called black man will be able to govern himself.
That's right.
With laws, with commandments, and with statutes. We have laws that will remove rape, and gang violence, and black crime. We in the I.S.U.P.K under Commandant General YAHANNA has the solution for the black community.
That's right.
Now it is us to wake up and understand who we are. Wake up and know who you are, so-called black man. And this will bring us once again to our place of power.
Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?